It's a lazy, rainy day here in Texas. We just got back in town a couple of days ago from Arizona dove hunting, and we're just kind of vegging out this weekend. It's been raining outside, not much to do. So I thought I'd make a video. Videos on the weekends don't do too great, but I was sitting here on the patio going through my analytics of my YouTube channels. I have 2 channels, and some of this math ain't mathin' here. And I want to start off by saying a huge thank you to all my new subscribers. I've gained like 200 some odd subscribers since my first video talking about Randy Blockett and kind of pushing back on some of the BS he pushes on his channel. So I know a lot of you are, I can tell by the comment section, a lot of you have joined my channel because of that reason, and you guys want me to continue pushing back on him and all his BS. Just know that that's not going to be my whole channel. There's other things I want to talk about, like we just, over this past dove season, my father-in-law had gotten my son his first shotgun. I want to do kind of a review on this gun. Maybe some people are interested in getting a youth shotgun for someone they know, stuff like that. I'm really big into archery, and there's a lot of people in the YouTube archery community I want to push back on. But I will continue pushing back on Randy and a lot of his BS. And that's kind of what prompted me to make this video, is I want to talk a little bit about my channel and the things you're gonna get from me, and the way I conduct myself on my channel, and kind of what I've noticed since I've been covering Randy on his stuff, things that I've noticed. And one of the things that I just noticed right now was I was going through my analytics, and I'm getting a lot of people saying, you need to continue pushing back on him. I'm sick of him deleting comments and the clickbait stuff. So I was on YouTube a few minutes ago scrolling, and of course one of Randy's videos pop up. We all know how the algorithm works. If you watch somebody's content, they're going to keep promoting their content. So it said, I forget the title. The title was something about, "You'll never believe what happened to me at Walmart." So in my head, I'm like, oh, sweet. Maybe somebody finally confronted him face to face at a Walmart, and he was forced to engage with his criticism. Nope. As soon as I open it, first thing I do is I go into the comment section, and every comment in there was, I was a subscriber. I'm sick of the clickbait. He didn't even mention Walmart in there. I think he was just sitting in his truck at a Walmart talking about sunny days and bass fishing. Like it had nothing to do with the title. So which brings me to clickbait. One thing I'll never do is run clickbait titles. And for 2 reasons. One, I think it's lame. And for 2, it hurts your channel. Not only does it hurt your channel when people start to watch it and realize it's clickbait. So if you know anything about YouTube and you've been doing, or you've researched how, obviously I have a small channel, I got that. But if you research kind of how to promote your YouTube videos, and it's more productive to make your title something you say within the first minute of the video, right? So this video, I think I first mentioned, the math ain't mathin'. My title is going to be something close to that. It's going to be a big thank you to all my new subscribers, and the math ain't mathin'. So when you do clickbait titles like that, the algorithm can pick up the transcript and the title, and it doesn't really jive. From what I've learned researching how to make a YouTube channel, because I have researched this to try to make my channel productive, both my channels. And so we do, and then people click out. People start watching it and realize that you're not talking about anything that's in the title that prompted them to click on it in the first place, right? And people get annoyed with that. And I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to trick people into liking my channel. I want you guys to like. I have a very low threshold for bullshit. And it's gotten me in a lot of fist fights growing up, I'll tell you what. But I just don't do bullshit. And I try to be as honest as possible. I'm as genuine as possible. You know, and I try to, you know, in my comment section, I try to reply and have conversations with everyone. I mash energy if you're going to come at me with an attitude. In fact, I just gained a new subscriber. He came at me with some negative energy, telling me I was gay and that men don't do this kind of crap and call people out. We went back and forth a little bit, and he was like, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. I think people appreciate honesty, and that's a lack of what we're getting with YouTube channels in general, and especially like in the fishing, hunting community. It's a lot of bull crap, and everyone's just trying to earn a paycheck. I don't make any money off of YouTube, at least not yet. I'm just doing this because I see issues, and like I said, I have a low threshold for bullshit. So when I see something that I don't like, I'm going to talk about it. Or if I see something I do like, I'm going to talk about it. Like my son's shotgun. I'll probably do a video on that at the beginning of the week. So then back to the math ain't mathin'. So I'm looking at my analytics, and I'm looking at, you know, I got like 350 some odd subscribers at the making of this video. And I'm going through my view counts, and obviously shorts do a lot better than y'all's attention span is super short. So short videos, the short clips do a lot better because it's like TikTok. Everyone can scroll through, stop, watch, stop, watch, stop, watch. I think on the long form videos, it has to be at least a minute of somebody watching the video in order for it to count as a view. I'm not sure how the shorts work, but shorts always do better. So I'm looking at my subscriber count. I'm looking at my views, my likes, excuse me. And my views, my likes, and my, I lost my train of thought here. Oh, comments. And they're pretty good considering I don't have that many subscribers yet. So when I clicked on this video from Randy, I know that, you know, he's got 56,000 subscribers. And I started scrolling through some of his videos. I even went back to like a year ago. And the majority of his videos aren't breaking double digits. And obviously some videos do better than others. You know, when he talks about a controversial topic that people want to hear about, you know, he brings up the Elite Series this or blah, 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 that. You know, he'll get into, you know, 20, 30, 40,000 views. However, for a channel that has 156,000 subscribers, his view count should be way higher, right? So, and the engagement, even like down to the likes, down to the comment section, is completely in the gutter. And now I know some of my best watched videos are videos that I had mentioned Randy in it. So call it clout chasing, whatever, but it's a topic people want to hear about. So not only are non-subscribers watching it, just random people are watching it. Which brings me to another point of contention with Randy is in many of his videos, he has said that some 30 to 40% of his viewers aren't subscribed to his channel. That's a huge percentage of his viewers that aren't subscribed to his channel. When you have a low view count, a high percentage of non-subscribers watching, and 156,000 subs. I don't know what to say about that. Other than maybe he bought subs to get his sub numbers up. Maybe he should buy views because it's not working. Which brings me to my next point about me and my channel. If you notice, I'm sure if you go back to my earlier videos from 5, 6, 7 years ago, I had said, please sub and, subscribe and like the video and write a comment, da 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 da. I don't do that anymore. Everyone that watches or engages in social media already knows how social media works. If you like something, you hit the like button. If it's a channel you want to hear more from, you'll subscribe to it. So I'm not going to ask people to subscribe to my channel. I'm not going to ask you to like the channel, but I will say comment, because I want to get people's comments. I want to hear what you guys think about what I'm saying. And that was my biggest issue of why I started this little war I got going on with Randy, was he was deleting my comments, and turns out, shockingly, he was deleting a lot of people's comments. I have gotten a big number of my comments in my comment section, especially on the videos where I'd mentioned him deleting comments, is he deleted my comments too. He doesn't want to hear anything outside his echo chamber, rah, 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 rah. And I'm basically absorbing all of his anti-fans. Like all the people that used to be a subscriber of Randy's, or a fan of Randy's, or not even, just somebody that had some sort of criticism of whatever he said in one of his videos has been deleted or blocked or whatever. And now they're coming over to my channel, because I'll allow the conversation. I'll allow the argument in my comment section. I'm not going to delete them. I try to respond to all the ones I see. And just so you guys know, like I have an app that tells me, like it's like an analytical app, but it shows me when I have like a new message, a new comment. But once I comment on that and then you respond to that comment, I don't see that. It sometimes will pop up in my app, my notifications on my YouTube app, but I don't notice it. So unless I go back to that conversation, I may not see it again. So don't think that I'm blowing you off, or I'm like hiding from something you said and I'm not responding to it. Because I try to respond to as much as possible. Obviously, my channel's pretty small, so it's easy to manage at this point. It might get to a point where it's unmanageable and I can't respond to everyone. But I will try to continue engaging with my viewers and my comment section. And if I don't comment to you, like I said, I might not have seen it, or it might just be too stupid for me to even engage in. So just know that if it's a completely low wattage comment and I don't respond to you, it's because it just didn't warrant a response. You might get a K with a thumbs up, but okay. So all that being said, I want my channel to grow off of authenticity. I want my channel, I don't want people to have the same criticism I have of Randy, of me. And now granted, people aren't going to like everything I have to say. I'm going to get haters, I'm going to get critics, and that's fine. And that's fine. That's the risk you run when you decide to record yourself expressing your opinions and then putting them on the internet. That's what happens. Is people are going to have their own criticisms or their own opinions about what you're saying, what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. And that's fine. Like I said, I have a low threshold for BS. I don't have a problem being controversial. I don't have a problem being the heel. And I'll continue to make videos about things that I want to talk about. And if there's something, another thing I want to touch on is a lot of my comments, and I kind of wish I would have started doing this in the beginning, was like screenshotting good comments and then like giving those people the validation, because like the video I did on Randy being a hypocrite, so many of you guys pointed out like so many other things that I completely overlooked, and I would love to give you guys the recognition you deserve for pointing those things out to me. I'm not trying to take all the credit for all of these opinions and thoughts and stuff. You guys are also a huge part of my channel and a huge part of I don't want to say this movement, but a huge part of what I'm trying to do here is uh, the average viewer having a say in all this. Not all of us can make YouTube channels, or some of us don't want to make you, or some of us don't know how to, or some of us just don't really care to get the recognition. You want to drop a one-liner in the comment section and get on with your day. There's a lot of us, or a lot of you guys out there. But yeah, so just know that's what this channel's about. That's what the motivation is about. Uh, um, the I'm the stuff going on with the views and all that stuff with Randy. Like I said, I'm not sure if it was bought subscribers. It's just not making sense to me, and I wanted to point that out. I want you guys to know that my channel is going to be, I'm going to try to be as authentic as possible. I'm not going to clickbait y'all. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm very grateful that you guys have found my channel and found my opinions valid, or at least interesting. So thank you. That's what I wanted to say.